What's up, Apex Nation, and welcome back to some more Tales of Arise. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm on this side now. And that was, I went through the DLC thing to get that thing unchecked. And I don't want to go into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but Shion, whatever her name is, has got an outfit from Code Vein. Mia's outfit from Code Vein. I was like, that is so cool. I loved Code Vein. Code Vein was such an amazing game. Made by the same company, so it makes sense. Such an amazing game, really cool. But I don't want to show off anything inside there because, you know, it does kind of give a little spoilery, but only like character spoiler, although we saw them all in the entrance video thing. So whatever. Anyway, let's move on with the story, see how far this progresses in today's episode. Core. Embedded in the back. Oh. But she uses a core. Wish I would have been able to read that one. That one would have been very interesting to read. Hey, look, there's the planet again. That was really far away in that last loading screen, or the last screen, but now it's really close. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Land of brimstone and swirling ash. Obus. Galgia.
That's...
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
That rock formation looks like an hourglass. That's the castle? It is kind of hard to tell what is what when it all blends together so well. But okay. But you can get to the castle before you go to the wall. The wall, what's the wall protecting? The wall's keeping in the castle and the rest of the realm. Okay. Sure. May have also made a mistake by having lunch and having fiery noodles for lunch. Now my lips are a little hot and I got a little bit of a haircut. Ooh, we gotta fight
Be
Duggies.
careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Starting and ending battles. Make contact with the enemy icon will initiate a battle. Defeating all the enemies will give you fighting. I was kind of hoping you could tell me how to initiate combat like an advantage. Alright, changing controls during combat. During combat, push the button while in the menu to change character control. Auto, automatically moves, attack range, full auto, or manual full control. Auto focuses on set strategy. Semi-auto is necessary for players who wish to casual, adapt, and combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is those who seek full control, while auto lets you take the game take the reins. So what do I have right now?
Don't go charging
Semi-auto.
off like that. Take this. This is it.
I'm okay with semi-auto.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us. Had it coming.
I'll say I'm hurt. I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
You're finished. Not going to plan.
I'm dead.
Talon Storm.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'm on it. Slash.
Resuscitation!
Talon Storm. One final push.
Resurrection's an actual just like thing I have. Okay. Also took 5-minute break and also I can't play.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Sharp Fang, nice. Okay. That was a bad showing by me. Forgot that B is my jump.
Don't
I forgot
fight
that
any
red
enemies
bumper.
you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
So I don't think we can beat that thing. Just saying. That thing's pretty dang big. Oh, chest. So can we grab these? We can. We just mine an antidote rock, a stone that keeps microbes at bay as it breaks down toxins. Storing it together with food will make the food last longer.
What a weird stone.
Huh.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
I agree. You know I gotta fight that guy, right? There's no way I shouldn't. I gotta try. How do you... I was like, where's my symbol? Life bottle. Brings back KO'd as well as restores 800.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
I will remember. Wrong button. No reason not to fight if you could just save the game anytime you want. Touch. Level 9 golem.
Take you all on.
Take it. I'm
You're
only
mine.
getting started.
I'm on it.
It's over?
Fall back.
I'll bring you back from death to
Cannon
this.
Circle and bring them down.
Resuscitation. Mega ray.
Not done yet.
Did I kill you? No.
There and again. Mega ray.
No escape.
Get out of the way, get out of the way.
Slash.
There.
Alright, so you don't.
through.
Oh,
leave
we
that
broke
for me.
the
Not
core!
so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet.
Here I come.
Fast coming.
Swirl of blade.
Talon Storm.
Got him. That's cool.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
I mean,
Still
I
striving
suck.
to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Alright, I see get better. I get back into the swing of things. Don't gonna stick in there and be there all together. I can back out, go back in, you know. Oh, you gonna learn about campfires now?
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camp it out. Rest in that campground will restore your party's HP and CP. Well rested, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Iron Mask missing core.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still,
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past, too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
The unflinching Iron Mask.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Okay. So, did I miss any? No. Don't think I did. That's so cool, you can rewatch those. Alright, displays party status. Oh, cool. She's so pretty. Breast.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're
that why we have
harvesting the
cores?
astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've got to hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Huh. I think I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Yeah, she definitely has a past. Oh, her powers. Seems like her powers is consuming her. She had a dream
I
about
hate
that
camping out.
thorns there and all that. It seems like her power might be consuming her. Hey, more antidote rock. Very interesting. So we came from that way. So we're going this way. All right. Ooh, now that we're in the daytime, though. So pretty. Okay, I am very confused on the structure of all this, because, like, we really changed screen that much and we can barely see the castle on the wall? I don't know. But whatever, just gonna go with it. It's a beautiful game, man. It's so beautiful. Whoa, what's all this?
We should be able to eat this.
Sweet.
Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Ooh. Wait, fish? I can go fishing? Can I just drop? Don't know if I take damage or not, but I just dropped. So, do I just go collect fish? I just go collect fish. I got a cart. Consuming raw is something. Sage. Raises max H. Whoa. Highly effective consuming it. Gives the eater a burst of newfound energy. Raises max
What's this
HP. So like if I go into it and I go to eat items and I go to Sage and I say use on, yeah, max HP. I got it. There's probably so many other items I have, but whoa, I'm in the drink. But you know, it's because we got that starter set. Yeah, now we're actually far away from our character, I just noticed, with the camera. So when we're in a dungeon, we kind of zoom in to have better control of what we see. Kind of like it. Gives it more depth to the cavern you're in, you know, instead of it just being, you know, some of the walls being invisible so you can have better camera angle. Kind of like it. Oh, is that shiny? That's shiny. I kind of like the fact that we get to just explore as well. We're not having to worry about fighting right now. Kind of just exploring the world, getting to know some of the mechanics of the game.
That is
Like-
one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zoogles roam around the area. They're very hard to spot, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. Well, we were just told we can't beat them. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. I am going to try.
We've almost
Save
made it
me.
to Ulzebek.
The Zoogles. Okay. Real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. We haven't got a game over
I'd
screen.
steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Look at its electricity, man.
That weak, huh?
Alright, well, how close can I get to this thing? It's a rare monster. It's kind of like a rare monster in like Bravely Default, or some other games do it as well, where you have a monster on the battlefield that's super strong. It doesn't chase, doesn't move, it's static, so you can't accidentally get into a battle with it. It's very, very interesting. I mean, we're still going to try, because I want to see what it's like. 43! Holy crap!
We don't have much choice.
There! And again!
I'm on it.
Magna Ray! I'll bring you back from death. As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
You're gonna dead.
Resuscitation!
We're
Magna Ray!
not done yet.
Get him! Holy crap, we're doing like 1 damage a hit.
Magna Ray!
Is this it?
Can you just kill her?
It's over! Huh. I'll
Nice
bring
dodge.
you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
I was overconfident.
I'm not alive. Oh, I'd rather just reload. My CP's really low. Recovering from a party defeat. When the party wipes out and Noma fighting loses, it costs CP to revive in that same area, while you still can return to the same area without. Even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreated. Okay.
I can't believe this.
No. That was a test. We're reloading that manual save because that was a test. I wasn't really expecting to win that fight, but I wanted to play around. All right. We can go get these stones, probably antidote things. Yep, antidote rock. We'll leave
That's
you
not
alone.
your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Alright, I meant to go that way. Yeah. Well, let me go fight these guys. Look at these things. They look like they rolled in
Normally, I
polioles.
don't pick on the weak.
That they do.
I'm on it. See ya.
How do I change
Talent
target?
sword. Tusk cannon. Guess we gotta roll with it.
One more!
I'll run you through.
How do I
See ya.
change target?
Talent.
You're
Don't go
mine.
charging off like that.
You're mine. You're finished. Swallow blade.
I don't know how to change targets.
Pathetic.
Can someone tell me how to change targets? Battle. Change a target. Press left stick as you hold left bumper. You can quickly switch to the nearest person left bumper. Okay. I was never told how to do it. What are you? Woo! Dogtail. Dogtail resembled that of a wise, noble Shiba.
Woohoo!
Really? You're just an accessory owl?
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl.
Owl side one.
They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Cool. I can find owls for hidden stuff? That's really cool. Fight me, roly-poly-olies. Or armadillos.
I'll take you all on.
Either or.
Go. It's
I'm
over.
on it. Slice.
I'm on it.
You're surrounded. Just stay calm. I'm on it. Slice. Ha!
Barrage! And then I can continue my attack. No, I can't.
This isn't
Thought I was in the middle of the combo. Shino!
Here's a healing arm.
Swallow blade.
First aid.
They're targeting Shion.
Magna ray.
They are.
See ya.
They're a bunch of jerks.
Slice. You're mine.
finished. I'm on it. This is it. Dig
Here's a
deep.
healing arm.
Easier said than done.
First
No
aid.
excuses. This is
Broke
up
him.
to us. It's over.
Excited.
We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
See ya.
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Magna
You're
ray.
mine.
Slice!
I'm on it.
blade!
You're
finished!
Nice. So how far are we to the next level?
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. I think we did level. We're level 6 now. I don't think we were level 6 to begin with. Wheat over here. Wheat. I like how we can just run past and hit it and we get it. Apple gel. Orange gel, which is CP.
What's
Nice.
this thing?
Which we need. Oh, never mind. I thought that pink square. I'm like, oh, the rare enemy even shows up on the map. Does it? No. It doesn't. But you know I want to come back and fight those things. You know I do. I want to test myself. Get stronger, get some better arts. Some better weapons. Let's go, armadillos.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come.
One more.
Oh, I think I got a perfect dodge out of that.
Talon Storm.
I'm only getting
Mirage.
started.
I'm on it. Slice.
Come here.
Talon
Ray.
Storm.
blade!
Messed up.
Here I
on
go.
it. Strike.
It's over.
Swallow blade!
Talon Storm. Tusk Cannon.
Okay, now I'm getting into it. I'm loving it.
Our work is
So much
done
fun.
here. Let's move.
Heartbone.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Shion. Oh, what's a Parallax Stone? A stone that can relieve member numbness when rubbed. Making it prized to those who have maintained the same posture for extended periods during work. What? A stone that receives numbness. Oh, so I got like a lot. Oh, interesting. So instead of it giving me all at once, like here, you found 3 different veins in this one vein, let's say. Or 3 different groups in this one vein, and here they all are. They still happen to be all the same. Gotcha. Alright, yeah, let's continue. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The Renans. People of Renan stock. Okay. Uzbek. So they actually get an entire town that's been ransacked and they have no reason to come back, I guess. Except for they should definitely know about your resistance.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
Uzbek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
So you're saying we outnumber them? It's good to know. Uprising. Head to the Crimson Cruise and Hidut. Well, I want to go adventure. And I'm going to go adventure. What's going on? Did you make her angry? Bro, what happened to you? Ugh. Your brother bit off more than you could chew. It's no use. I can't take on these bright eyes. Well, I gotta explore, because I gotta steal from you guys if I can. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson cars there? They did. I hope those armor soldiers don't stick around here either. I hope they just leave as like they did in Moscow. Well, these chickens just had laid their eggs. And those dang bright eyes that took every last egg. They couldn't even spare a single one. Murder them. Not the chickens. The, bright things. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect you to be the one and only Iron Mask of all people. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot I need to probably fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Uluzibek. It's a Danan enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? Situation. Our friends here have made it back from the old Xeon mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wear that mask of yours. And if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people make life less miserable. There's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong in the Crimson Crows. I'm good. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zuglos when you go out, okay? I will. Thank you for talking to me. Come on, quit standing around. We got a water to carry. But you saw those Crimson Crow members. They were hurt. Those Bright Eyes must have got to them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the Bright Eyes can't afford to just kill their workers. Maybe they changed their mind. What's up with you? I can't make about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that anything left to make things with. Sounds like someone's given up.
What's this doing here?
I stole an apple gel. Hi. So, I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You, with them, but what can you do? Your body is so weak. I can still fight, I have to. It's for our kids. I to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... So now we know the reason why they're allowing them to have kids and all that is because they're in a power struggle and they're the reason for their power source. Not to get a resource, but to actually get a source of them themselves. Or the resource, basically. I'm short on both supplies and map power over here. Guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. I mean, I'm here. I'll help. I ain't got much of an up. Trying to make sure I talk to everyone. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine, thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. Listen, we are gonna tick them off. Be prepared. In. Oh. Okay.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I guess so. Oh. Some type of upgrading eventually? You two on a date? An item shop, huh? I don't have anything interesting to sell you. You're more than welcome to take a look if you know what I got. I ain't got no gold. $1,000 bucks? Where do you think you live? I mean, there's no reason to rest that in. Well, maybe. You're welcome to sleep here if you like. We'll have fix your own food, but the beds are nice and soft. I just want to see if it was going to trigger a skit or something, you know? Don't work too hard out there. Because if I remember Tales of Berseria, you triggered skits by going into stuff. By sleeping. If I remember correctly. Or that was a different game that did that. Could be. Don't remember. So, be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Good to note. Good to note. Alright, so we went that way. Did we talk to those people up there? We did not. That requires us to go this way. We did not go this way yet. Alright, don't talk to me. What's up? These injuries should heal eventually. When they do, I'm gonna get sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'll be making it out of there alive this time. You don't want to talk to me at all? The wastelands up ahead are inhabited by nothing but Zogos for miles. If you don't have any business out there, I'd stay far away. Okay. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're dang right I am! Back when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things. Them folks ain't nothing changed nothing. If them bright eyes found out we got a Crimson Crow hiding among us, you sure be... you can sure... There'll be hell for everyone who paying Uzbek. She's right. They'll kill us all. Each and every one of us. You know how they'll operate. Exactly. It'd give it a second thought. I'd give it a second thought before you do anything you'll all regret. As much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. I hate the Renans as much as anyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them, Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. All this dark talk makes today's work that much harder to get through, man, than it already is. Yeah, I can get that. I understand that. What's up? I'm out on patrol on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Bright Eyes. If any one of us sense even a whiff of trouble, we all can do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. But yeah, I didn't really talk about the fact that everyone who wants to be king comes to this planet to work with slaves, their own group of slaves, and try to get as much power as they can to become king. Or astral art energy, whatever it's called, to become king. It's not nice. Sounds like there's a bit of ruckus close by. Did something happen? I don't know what's going on around here. As long as it doesn't make my life any harder, though, I don't give a hoot. It's been long and hard enough struggle to make it to this age as it is. My creaky old body can't take much more. After working with my hands all my life, I can't hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. So many ups in this area. Up again. Whew. I lived in Kalagia, whatever the crap it's called, all my life. So I like to think I could take a little heat, but this is really pushing it. That's why we gotta stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for Renans. Seems like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. You think it's finally safe for me to come out? Pretty sure the answer to that is no. We've got to stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have a repeat of what happened in the old mine. Agreed. A lot of the people died. It's not good. Okay, so that's explored. We can go this way now and explore up here, which is pretty much the way we're supposed to go. A couple people to talk to. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are the rations we managed to swipe back from Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks. I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we're gonna take these rations much more worthwhile. Okay. I like that. Protect the future. The kids are the future.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
I guess she was talking to... No Face,
I'm
Iron
afraid we
Mask.
don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Garb. Yeah, okay. Zephyr left your party.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
It's very interesting. Her past definitely dark, and I am curious. Hoo-hoo. Who went hoo-hoo?
Hoo-hoo!
There's an owl nearby. Someone went hoo-hoo!
Hoo-hoo!
Why is it when I make the noise, it makes the noise? What's happening?
Hoo-hoo!
Do it again.
Hoo-hoo!
Again.
Hoo-hoo!
What is happening?
Hoo-hoo! 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 Hoo-hoo!
Okay, that is in the game. Thought for a second like something else was happening.
Hoo-hoo!
Do you see the owl? The other members are going to devise a plan of our attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. You have a quest? You're not only new here. You don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them out, see what I can tell you. Holy crap. I think I know enough. Nath is still talking to the others. You'll find out him outside. Just go say hi to him. We're really gonna beat all that iron. What? Are we really gonna beat it all? Bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renin lady friend? Well, Zephyr. Okay. I do want to read it all, but some of it's gonna get repetitive. And this hoo-hoo thing that's happening, which is no longer happening. That takes care of that and that. I guess that leaves this right here, and I'll have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. Where's my hoo-hoo? Hoo-hoo. Happens when I'm outside. That's interesting. You're gonna hear the owls around. There it is. Man, you're a loud thing. Rabbit ear. But I do like them. I like them a lot. Bye.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
This position's good because it can keep an eye on every entrance here. In worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr thought of this whole operation. Now he's the leader of our organization for a reason. Was I supposed to talk to you? Nope. I guess we continue. We have nothing else to do.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You're welcome. Woohoo!
Do you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey, we can. We might. Okay? So green dots are like information.
Hey.
Nith sent us. We heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You can say that. I didn't expect you to send over the Iron Mask himself, though. What a bright eye. A bright eye's with you? You sure you can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Tyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's why this place is here, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everyone needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't help to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
Guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the mine. The mines. Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? There are valuable items people risk their lives together. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sanganas Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. I already did. Side quests. Talking to someone with a later icon will start a side quest. Clearing these side quests, subquests, whatever, will earn you rewards. You can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives in the activity records. But they're not an icon on the map?
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
It's warm. Map. Is there icon? Important NPC. Should I guess I should go read. So blue's that. What are you? Apple gel. That's right. I got the apple gel. Alright, fine. Let's go talk to this important NPC. I'm curious. Get all the talking out of the way. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive with the Renans, but I'm not sure. But I'm sure you know. They've got more of us than outnumbered. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance to fight is around the corner, if Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. Anything else you'd like to ask us about? How do the Renans fight? The Bright Eyes wear those huge armor suits and fight using astral arts and slicing their Zugos their Zugos on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take the alone one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad you two are on board. What are you guys doing in Ozebek? Ozebek is one of the enclaves that where Donan's slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. We know that. Bright Eyes don't have outposts here. We know that. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents to help them with their needs. Nice. Tell me about the Renans. The big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Rena, while the smaller object is Legatus, their stronghold, and where the Bright Eyes come from. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Well, our eyes lit up. If those slits are our eye socket hole things for us to see out of, one of them lit up blue when we did some things. So, you know, have a feeling we're a Bright Eye. Likewise, they love to call us Embeddeds, since we're all embedded with the spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig it out. Wait, when they're born? But they grow. So when their little baby hand is small and tiny, but the cores are huge. The big shot Renans in charge of the Lords. They wear different outfits from the rest. They're made out of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. What are Zoogles? Monsters often seen tagging along with the Bright Eyes. Couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know they're nasty and real dangerous. There are also Pharaoh ones. You'll never find one around. Yeah, we call those strays. Astral arts. Bright Eyes prefer to use basically kind of a magic. Denons can't use arts themselves, which means Renans are much of a pain to deal with in Zoogle Pet. So we're definitely a Renan. Like, why hasn't that been put together yet? I'm good. Alright, so you still stay. It's an important ambassador. Why do I gotta talk to you again? They should be down at the... You're welcome to... Yeah. I was just wondering why you had a star above your head again. But okay. Let's go... and go to the ravine. And try to help out. Get something done this episode, you know? Oh. They all came back. Guess get a little grinding in.
Gotta break through!
Here I go. It's over.
I'm not done! Swallow Blade!
Take this. One more.
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
Magna Ray.
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
Hey,
There.
yeah!
One more.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them
I'm not
apart to
done.
your heart's content.
Rising Wyvern!
And again.
Mirage!
Magna Ray.
Ooh, nice. Like we dodged out of the way, the beam came over our
That's
head,
what I like to hear.
and we got a shell out of it. That was cool. And we're by ourselves, I just realized. And the wheats came
I
back?
won't forgive you.
That makes grinding very, very easily done.
Here.
Rising Wyvern!
First
Mirage!
Yep, I do need first aid, thank you.
Sighted.
It's over!
It's over. They've got me surrounded.
Strike!
You're mine.
Mirage!
Get out of the way.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Got.
You're mine! Mirage! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Helping.
Take this! Slash! Swallow Blade! We
Here I
did
go.
it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less
Oh,
talking,
that shot.
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
That might get
content.
repetitive.
Rising Wyvern!
By might, I mean will.
This could be useful.
You're definitely going to get repetitive. You're going to repeat the same things over and over and over again. It's like I want to go collect all these things again, but it's like,
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
really? Should I? Kind of don't like that they respawn that fast. Kind of takes away from the whole having to gather up aspect of the game. It kind of just like, hey, here they are. And kind of what's the point in them? Because I can jump down there and get fish again. I think I could jump right from here.
We're so high up.
Oh, what happened?
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
No.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this
Bring
is what
it.
it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Man. Fighting over a cooking pot. It's surreal, you know, it's sad. But you gotta imagine they're slaves and all that. They don't get the freedom of a lot of the world has. It's sad to think about. But let's go back to Uzbek and deliver this cooking pot. See what they have to say. So nobody made it, huh? Sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts. But this is the world we live in. Take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we know how to respect the sacrifice of those we lost. No! When's Daddy coming home? Oh no. That's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. She's got purple eyes though. It's really cool. Your dad's gone away for a while and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know whatever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So, It's alright, poor kid. This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have been dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Noth and get ready to fight. Oh, $800. I didn't get to see the rest. I was distracted by things. Skill panel. Emblem attained. Iron Mask. Rebellious Spark. Counter Edge. After... What's in the name? After a perfect... Oh, you guys can't see those anymore. After a perfect evade or a perfect guard, press right bumper to trigger an immediate counterattack. That's cool. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they have them that then they can learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements in the skill panel. Skill panel. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed by pressing the button. If any of the skills you want to learn but you don't have enough SP, highlight it in the skill panel and press X. Doing so will turn on alert and notify you once you have enough SP to unlock it. So I already have that. Can I zoom? Zoom! So I have 200, AG. I don't need that right now. Stardust. A hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrust before concluding with a dramatic slash. Summons a vicious gale to strike enemies upward. We already have an upward attack. Allows you to dodge once while in midair. I'm going to grab this one. So, learn skill. Proceed. And I want you to let me know when I can learn dodge in midair. 245 on you. KO Prevention allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time. Nice. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. Evade to the right and then fire 2 water shots that fly from the side to side on impact. A beginner fire art that drops you 3 fireballs from the sky. Ooh, let's grab that one. And let me know when you can learn that one. Dang. This game definitely has its darkness, you know? Speak with Nith again. I will do that. Confirm it. Press left bumper, left trigger. Okay. It just has to go away. But we're going to continue in the next episode. This game. It's dark. I am really, really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too, and if you are, hit that thumbs up button and show your support if you're new and you haven't subscribed for more content. Feel free to share this video and comment down below. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.
Afraid of the dark? Are you scared?